Hi guys. Okay, my name's Megan and welcome to my channel. It's called Surf and Simplicity. Basically I wanted to share with you guys, I just watched this video called by Earthling Ed called You Will Never Look at Your Life the Same Way Again, and it's just like I would highly recommend going and watching it. It doesn't show any graphic images, it's just giving you the facts on basically eating vegan. And I feel like, okay, so basically my intention for having my channel on YouTube, baby girl, is, oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? I don't know if you can see, here's my baby. She's little. She's 2 months old. So basically I just want my voice heard because I feel like there just isn't enough people talking about like what is happening right now with our environment and the way people are eating and the disease and sickness that it's causing. When there's a super easy solution that anybody can do today, right now, immediately. So basically I just wanted to share a few things that were really eye-opening for me before I decided to go vegan. The first one, the main one actually, is that cows have to have a baby to produce milk. And I mean, that seems like it's a pretty obvious thing, but for some reason I thought cows just produced milk. I just did not put two and two together. And so in order for people to get milk and cheese and you know, all of that dairy products into our food chain, dairy farmers have to impregnate cows and then take their baby cow from them as soon as they give birth so that they can milk them, and then their baby cow, they don't really need baby cows. So if it's a female, they'll keep it, and then if it's a male, then they will send it off to slaughter. But they don't want the baby cows drinking the milk from the mother, so they separate them, and just that fact alone is so sad to me. And just the fact that we have alternatives, it's okay, I can choose to just eat a piece of cheese because I feel like it tastes good, and that's basically it, because I like the taste of cheese. So the cow's gonna have to suffer because I like the taste of cheese. That doesn't really make sense to me, and it just made me feel so bad, you know, I needed to do something. People need to know this. And unfortunately, when you grow up, you never question the food that you eat. You just eat what you're given. And if your parents, you know, feed you cheese or cheese as a snack, then that's what you do. And you don't question it, you don't think twice, and you just do what you're told and what, you know, our society does. But when I found this out, I felt like I was being lied to. I had this overwhelming sense of that our society is lying to the people and you know, making us eat these foods that are terrible for our bodies, you know, and just, I don't know, it's frustrating because in the world that we live in, everything is just so fast, right? You're in a hurry to get here, you're in a hurry to get there. Everything has a drive-through, but if you go through a drive-through, it is almost impossible to find something healthy and that is dairy-free and meat-free. It's almost impossible. And that's crazy to me. There should be way more options out there. If, you know, if that's said to be unhealthy, if, you know, the United States Department of Agriculture comes out with these, food pyramids to say, like, cheese, limit your cheese consumption or limit your meat consumption or anything like that. But the foods that are available to us readily are super unhealthy for our bodies. That has to say something, So anyways, I made this channel because I feel very, very strongly about the information that I have come across, and I would like to help other people who just don't know and have never been taught what kinds of foods we should eat. And if you are into health and really want to be healthy, then I recommend watching the baby girl, the documentary What the Health. It is so eye-opening, and it's all facts, okay? So it's not something that you can just explain away or just be like, oh, that's somebody's opinion. Like, it's straight up facts, and it's difficult. It's difficult to watch because it makes you feel like society as a whole is lying to the people. And the other crazy thing is that when you watch TV, almost every single advertisement in between, like all the commercials, in between the shows that you're watching, is commercials about eating more meat, eating more cheese, more cheese on the pizza, like stuffed crust cheesy pizzas. I mean, if you really take the time to notice, like with, most of the time I would just watch TV and just be like, space out or zone out or just like, mentally check out, and that was kind of nice. Like, you relax, you watch a TV show, and you just hang out. But when I was really noticing what commercials come on, it's almost always eat more meat, more bacon, bigger cheeseburgers, 2 cheeseburgers for the price of 1, extra sales on pizzas, and the cheesy of the cheesies, and 3 feet of cheese or whatever. It's like so crazy. And then the other thing what was the other thing I wanted to share? Oh, if you're super into the environment and you care about the environment at all whatsoever, then definitely watch the movie Cowspiracy. It doesn't have any like sad animal footage. It's mainly just facts about like what animal consumption is doing to our environment, and that's another thing where you can't argue with facts. So it's very, very enlightening, and it's really eye-opening. And so those are like the 2 movies that I would recommend if you're just starting out, somewhat interested in eating vegan or eating more plant-based or just consuming less, meat or animal products in general. That's where I would start, and just educate yourself. But yeah, so welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching. And I plan on doing more videos in like trying to be like way more consistent with making videos now that Mia's a little bit older, and I think it'll get like easier,